there's my old Van de Graaff generator. I got a 120 to 12 volt adapter. I have a T, a motor, a rubber band, a nail, a hollow piece of rubber, and a brush. Apparently I wasn't thinking simple enough, because now I've seen a bunch of people build Van de Graaff generators out of soda bottles. But since I had my 55-gallon barrel Leyden jar capacitor, yeah, if you build a Leyden jar out of a 55-gallon plastic barrel, you better be careful, because even a small amount of static electricity in that can be very nasty and give you a really bad shock. If you charge that thing up and you get a full shock from it, it's going to be like being hit by a real lightning strike. Even that 5-gallon bucket back there is pretty nasty if you get shocked by it. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend touching that if you charge it up. I was thinking, why not use one of my barrels to build a Van de Graaff generator out of? Here's my bottom roller. It's going to be grounded metal. I'm going to have it going right to this hand crank. That's going to be connected right onto there, and I'm going to spin it like a steering wheel. I'm going to make a belt out of duct tape. Here's my top roller, a piece of PVC pipe, and some all thread. This is going to bolt right onto the side of the barrel. The belt and the rollers will go inside the 55-gallon plastic barrel. Yeah, I'm going to have to precisely drill 4 holes in the side of that barrel. Yeah, you can get foil tape at the heating and ventilation section of most hardware stores. Yeah, it just works so much better than foil in some places. Yeah, I'm going to use my foil tape to make the top brush that's going to go up there inside. Top of it, I'm going to have it wrapped with foil down to about here. There's just going to be a big foil dome, and I'm going to cap it off with this pizza pan. I got spray adhesive to glue the foil down right there. And over here, I'm going to build a big electrostatic motor. I figured the Van de Graaff generator and line jar would be enough to run that big. I think what I'm going to do is get some bolts, drill 2 holes in the pizza pan in the top of the barrel, and I'm going to hang inside there a piece of copper pipe. And I'm going to loop the foil tape around the copper pipe, and I'm going to cut the sharp ends for the brush into it. The 55-gallon plastic barrel has a layer of foil on the outside, and it has this terminal going to an inner layer of foil which will be positively charged, and the outside will be negatively charged. If you wanted to go bipolar, you could build 2 of these. One would be positive, and the other would be negative. You'd hook them up like that. You would simply ground the outside layer of both Leyden jars. You would hook the positive terminal of the Van de Graaff generator to one, and you would hook the negative terminal of the Van de Graaff generator to the other. Yeah, I got 2 more matching barrels over here with lids. What works is you have foil here, and you have foil on this part. This one will be positive. This one will be negative, and you'll have 2 brushes going to this one, and you would have 4 separate pieces of foil on this one, and the positive and negative charges would cause it to spin. Another thing you could do is run a piece of pipe across 2 of them, hang a ball of foil in the middle, and the ball of foil will just bounce back and forth to each one. Yeah, like the other experiment, you would have a layer of foil on here, and a layer of foil on here. One would be positive and the other would be negative. Well, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Remember, always be careful if you're going to play with electricity. Yeah, we got just about everything that goes on a pole sitting back there. I got my Tesla coil and Wimshurst machine back there too. Down on this shelf, I have throwing knives and axes. I have a bunch of BB guns. I have a bow and arrow and a slingshot up there. Yeah, I got my own bow and arrow, BB and pellet gun range down here. Yeah, you can see the click lighting solution I put in. Next time I go to the hardware store, I'll get some Romex, and I'm going to tap into that box up there and bring a light and put a light switch down here. Down here are 9 pool chain lights that are all in the same circuit. One of our goals down here is to connect them all up so that we can just throw one switch and light them all at one time.